because now, when all these things come into pass, you will know that like prophecy, like Bible prophecy, right? Some of us, what I say, we're looking for a great sign. Why we're looking for a great sign, these things come into pass as we speak, and we give it a yes. You understand?
But the Lord said, no, you wouldn't get no sign.
God, it would be a miracle restoration.
But only the sign of who?
The prophet Jonas.
And what prophet the only sign of Jonas was? Preaching. Come to preach.
God.
You understand? That was the sign of Jonas. He come to preach, come to warn the people. The difference is that people don't take the warning. You understand? But the elect, you understand? You need the elect. You don't tell about the elect. You will see it through to the end, the elect.
Israel not obtain that which it searched for?
Yep.
Mankind want to hear something more. Carry again. Them time pass, but that God say everything time and a season. You understand?
But the Lord said the world shall pass away, but the word shall stand forever.
Right.
Isaiah 8 verse 20. Take it from Mark. Isaiah 8, finish in the end.
I was reading 56.
I will skip. We'll come back to that next time. Isaiah 8 verse 20. No, the word pass away there is
Isaiah 8 and 20, it says, to the law and to the testimony, if they speak not according to this word.
Isaiah 8 verse 20. Isaiah, it says, what's the man?
Stability, alright.
Long suffering, not willing that any should perish, but that all, how many? All, but that all.
Yeah. Isaiah 33 and 6. On wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure.
Wisdom and knowledge shall be stability in thy times. That's why I told you about the farming and the word. Wisdom and knowledge, go back to the word. That's why the farming and the word now, we're not, because the word is wisdom. When that word gone, a man gonna be what? Gonna be lost. You want to know what next? Because for right now, right? Right now somebody can watch the war and say, you know what? There was and rumors there was. But when the ban, because I don't know if you know the ban in the Bible right now.
Yeah.
Understand?
That's why you tell you, write it in your heart, so you have to have it inside of you.
But that writing in the hard part is not for now.
No.
That's for when, that is after.
Yeah, but
that's only Lord.
as much as you could get,
Yes,
better for you.
Yes.
As soon as you get it inside of you, better for you. That's it.
Yes, so it's right, approved. I was not being ashamed. You understand? And that's the thing about people. They don't want to say they show themselves approved because they are ashamed of the Lord. You know, how much people I'm talking about? Long time, right? Long time. You should see people happy, holding the Bible in their hand, walking. Now, how much people you see me doing that? You don't see that no more.
Things. That idea. I'm not going to listen to anybody. So I go through things in life. I'm going to tell you. I go through things in life. Go down here. Stand up. I just drink on life and say 23 years, 20 years, 25 years. Go take your head. Right? So I don't pass on. I don't criticize nobody. I don't criticize nobody. Everybody. Abbiamo fatto questa più di appellare. Appellavo spazio, ma che l'hanno stai dando una ma non vai. C'è un tempo che però che hai detto che la base kai come so. Era tanto di rego che si
But it wouldn't be that same that shame going to become something soon. So the end idea, the Lord, the Lord tell you, them that, was it Matthew that say, them that was a shame, when he come in, he wouldn't have seen them, right?
Okay, fair.
I don't come over here, Matthew 7, come in. That's what people are saying. That way now, say that written, all those things written. You remember something? It have, the scripture say, the end is being made manifest, right? And how the end is being made manifest is to the signs. What is the signs? The signs is the prophecies. The things that are happening for you. See, wars. You're talking about the inflation, your food prices, everything else, getting bad.
It's Mark. Our Mark.
Mark it to anyone.
Yeah, 8 and 38. It says, whosoever therefore shall be ashamed of me and of my words in this adulterous and sinful generation, of him also the Son of Man be ashamed when he cometh in glory of his Father with the holy angels.
That's just a big thing because he say who ashamed of his words. The majority, 99% of this earth,
99.9.
99.9 upon this earth are ashamed of the Lord's words. They wouldn't do the things that we doing here. Matter of fact, as I tell you before, they not even, they've seen all the things that are happening. I tell you personally, I see people talk about the war, we are the end, the Lord coming back. But you know what?
What they doing?
What they doing? And the Lord say they are ashamed of him.
Yeah, what they doing that? Well, I mean to contribute. They come out the Lord. Because I when they say, yeah, the war is difficult. The thing is all the talk, all the speaking. But what are they doing? What are they doing? You understand?
You also remember the
awareness now.
Yeah.
Right, your awareness.
Yeah. But you also remember, like, you know, tell you about them that go honor him with their lips. You understand?
Yeah, faith that works.
It's what? Death.
Yeah,
that works.
Yeah, that works. That's all they keep on doing what they do.
Yeah, man. Same
Right?
right?
That's how that works now.
Yeah.
man.
God bless.
Then we can go back into the second Kings 17:23. It says here, and until the Lord removed Israel out of his sight, as he had said by all the servants and prophets, so was Israel carried away out of their own land and Syria into the sea.
Right, and that is what happened to them. Right? Which except for the land, because that was ultimately ordained unto us. They had to do the abominations to get kicked out for people to come in. But which other place he has stabbed into heathens? So because it's being ready to provoke the Lord to genocide. Right? These are the only ones that has already heard the Lord with reactions.
God.
The others,
But it says in John chapter 3
Correct.
that except a man is born,
Say, and the king of Assyria brought men from Babylon, from Qatar, and Avar, and from Avar, and from Hamath, and from Sepharia, and placed them in the cities of Samaria instead of children of Israel, and they possessed Samaria and dwelt in the cities thereof.
this was the account when it is that heathens, he put heathens there to live in our land. Right? And we happened to them.
And so it was at the beginning
it was a
of their
true
dwelling there that they feared not the Lord. Therefore the Lord sent lions among them, but slew some of them.
in the morning.
So, dwelling in the land doesn't abominable things that will happen. Lord jacked them up.
God.
But the Spirit of God,
Now the point I want to get is going down.
and this is the question, the Spirit of God asked me, 2 o'clock at
First I
Jubilee
want to get is,
the Spirit said to me, if Christ
so it's going 28.
should come right,
They say, then one of the priests whom they have carried away from Samaria came and dwelt in Bethel and taught them how they should fear the Lord. Howbeit every nation made gods of their own and put them in the house of their high places, which the Samaritans had made every nation in their cities wherein they dwelt.
So, and when they go down in the story, it continues showing you that what? Even though they had a priest to show them the correct way, they still do it.
God.
You understand? When they got priest upon them. It's just like them across there today. If they don't have access to the Bible, they know all the ordinances and so forth because they have access to it. But what if they still you spin chicken around the neck before the day of atonement and all kind of, as the brother say, blowing rods, you know, after circumcision, all kind of wicked. Even though they have access to the knowledge, they still can't even use it. Yeah, it's not in their spirit to be good. You understand?
Because this cipher, what is written just for particular people. It's like a coding. But the coding is only a particular coder can unlock that coding.
It says some will be made plain and some shall not hide. Even the things that plain, that it's obvious that how we're supposed to do it, they can't even do that. Because it's not in the spirit. It's in the spirit to do wickedly. You understand? It's going to say what they sleep not.
Yeah, can't.
It's in the spirit to do wickedly, they can't help it. They cannot walk a righteous path because it's not in them. That's why on that side, now the people are the people to do it. You understand? They had to be subjected on tape because they can't do it willingly. A Jake, if you still find him trying the hardest and still needed to do it, because it's them, there's nothing in them to do it. So there's a second, this tree.
I'm talking about the book. The food I used to enjoy during Christmas time. When I read the Bible in the Leviticus chapter 11,
this tree I was starting from this.
Chapter 14, and I realized that the book is unclean.
From verse 32, I say, or is there any other people that know it, thee besides Israel? Or what generation had so believed thy covenants as Jacob? So even though we had the times where we'll go off, so if you say, well, just man for acceptance. Right? At that time we will go off. Why? Because we're not sinful flesh. But when it comes to keeping the statutes of the Lord, nobody's in comparison to this one. Nobody on par.
When I became a Christian,
they say, and yet their reward appeared not, and their labor had no fruit.
I have to choose.
So I have gone here and there through the heathen, and I see that they flow in wealth and take not upon thy commandments. That's also written that the scriptures say what they say, many have received benefits in this life and have
God, the same shall know it after that by pain. God.
He doesn't receive benefits.
Very well.
People who will be ungodly, they get benefits too.
God.
Right? But primarily the heathens are because look how much wealth that they have. Israel is the only people, they don't even have their own place. And the prophets always used to argue about that. I've never seen prophets arguing about why does all of us can live together and think kumbaya. They'll be asking what happened to Israel's portion. Right? They say, verse 34, they say, weigh thou therefore our wickedness now in the balance, and there's also that dwell in the world, and so shall thy name nowhere be found but in Israel. And that's in him. You understand? Because right now we didn't know, but they didn't know. But they say what the kingdom is in what is in you. You understand? It's in the people, it's in.
You don't have to pay for salvation.
They talk about the temple and they don't even understand what the temple is. The temple is us. Temple come back, the temple is
All you need to
you
do
understand? It does.
is to accept.
But the Christians look for metaphorical, like a legit
Like an actual building.
Always looking for loopholes. Because they don't want to acknowledge it, just like how you say it. They say in verse 25, they say, or when was it that they which dwell upon the earth have not sinned in thy sight? No, it said, not what people have so kept thy commandments. It said, thou shalt find that Israel by name hath kept thy precepts, but not the heathens. And we can see that today. No matter how much you try to fake it and try to, eventually just come out, they can't do it. You understand? And eventually they show.
Blessed is the man
I want to get
that trusts.
Hebrews 8. I want to make.
Amen.
You know, I want to make it now.
And you can never go wrong. Have a blessed day, Sandy Glenn.
Hebrews 8. Started from 8? Start from 8? Or higher?
Start from 6.
Hebrews 8 and 6. But now that he obtained a more excellent ministry, by how much also he is the mediator of a better covenant, which was established upon better promises. For if that first covenant had been faultless, then should no place have been sought for the second.
So it happened. God will give us sinful flesh. It's always say what to say. Adam was going to transgress and say, well, after it is done. And then was the road was narrow, full of travail. It was meant to be that way. Right? Because that's what it was. Right? The first covenant had to be at fault
For the second to be put in place.
the Mashiach to be implemented and so forth. It's just to say what? They say he created the world and the world knew it not. You understand? Go ahead.
It says, verse 8, for finding fault with them, he said, behold, the days come, say the Lord, when I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah. God. Not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day when I took them by the hand to lead them out of the land of Egypt, because they continued not in my covenant, and I regarded them not, say the Lord. For this is the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days.
God. The covenant on the Israel to be perfect. In the kingdom, there's not going to be perfect. You understand? We're going to have perfection because we got to be perfect rulers.
God.
They're not going to be perfect. So, the perfect know how to keep the imperfect in check.
In line, correct, God. It says, after those days, say the Lord, I will put my laws into their mind and write them in their hearts, and I will be to them a power, and they shall be to me a people. God. It says, and they shall not teach every man his neighbor, and they shall not teach every man his neighbor. And
right? Isaiah 2 start from 1, right? It said the word that Isaiah, the son of Gms.S.O.T.E, saw concerning Judah and Jerusalem, right? It said, and it shall come to pass in the last days that the mount of the Lord's house shall be established in the top of the mountains and shall be exalted above the hills. It said, and all nations shall flow unto it. Right? They say, and many people shall go and say, come ye, and let us go up to the mountain of the Lord. They say, to the house of the power of Jacob. They say, and he will teach us of his ways.
God.
But in New Testament, and they say, a man will teach no more his neighbor.
God.
So what I'm going to learn, if they had the promise to write, if they had the promise, the spiritual Israelites,
God.
It's supposed to know.
It's supposed to be written in them as well. God. I grasp what you're saying. God.
So how that not add enough? They say, and he will teach us of his ways, and we will walk in his paths. They say, for out of Zion shall go forth the law, and the word of the Lord from Jerusalem. Right? They say, and he shall judge among the nations, and shall rebuke many people. Let's go back to the question.
Rebuke?
Because last time I checked, perfection don't need rebuking, right? Perfection don't need rebuking. If they had a promise, then they're supposed to be perfect also. So why is rebuke going to be needed in that time?
Rebuke, it's express sharp disapproval or criticism of someone because of their behavior or actions. It's an expression of sharp disapproval or criticism.
How that making sense? You understand? The maths not mathsing.
Come. It's because of your actions too.
So that means
in that point in time,
wrong.
yeah, exactly. At that time, when the new covenant, we actions won't be wrong.
After it will never be wrong.
But have no place for rebuke.
And that's how the curses will be completely dissolved. Why? Because the curses was pertaining to breaking the law. If we will keep the law perfectly, there will be no curses. So how it is that? How it is if we are part of the covenant, the spiritual Israelites, how it is they're going to be getting rebuked? They say, and he shall judge among the nations, and shall rebuke many people, and they shall beat their plowshares their swords into plowshares, and their spears into prune hooks. It says, nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore, because they have no reason to fight, because the world will be at peace.
The rulers of the world will be righteous, so yeah, it would not. Who you want to fight?
When the righteous are in paid rule,
Yeah, you understand? The people rejoice, can.
Yeah, it's exactly as I say. We would keep peace.
Exactly. Who you going to fight? You can't fight me. Who you going to fight?
And you can't fight each other now.
Exactly.
Because that could be unlawful.
Exactly.
You understand?
You dig?
So how that making sense? You understand? No matter how it is, they try to implement it. Scriptures always debunk it.
Can.
Go true.
I read of obviously like Hebrews.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hebrews 8 and 11 it say, and they shall not teach every man his neighbor and every man his brother, saying, know the Lord, for all shall know me, from the least to the greatest. For I will be merciful to their unrighteousness, and their sins and their iniquities will I remember no more. In that he said, in new covenant he had made the first old, it now that which decayeth and waxeth old is ready to vanish away.
And all that pertains to Israel. Right? And that precept here, from last precept. There's Deuteronomy 32. And this to show how upset the Lord is getting, not only with our actions, but also when other nations are here with us. Considering Zechariah, say he that toucheth you.
Toucheth the apple of my eye.
You never hear the Lord say that about nobody else. You understand? All these examples show you who it is he favor. And there's nothing wrong with it having favoritism. That's what I say earlier. Everybody have favoritism. Yeah. A favorite color. You know, everybody have favorite. So that unfair to the other colors.
Like the white man, you know the white man tell you know when Jake dealing with the matters what that Jake had to deal with, right? Like when a Jake will get wrongfully killed, right? And you see Jake and them protesting. And then Esau come on board, well, why ain't protest for everybody? It's not only black people.
Yeah, no black lives no matter, all lives matter.
All lives matter. No, that's not the problem we dealing with. You know, but that's what it's come now, you understand what I'm saying?
They come to protest, your protest.
Yeah. Subtle. And then they come to tell you about everybody. No, we're not dealing with everybody. We're dealing with Jake at the moment. You understand?
So there's Deuteronomy 32. I'll start from 15, right? They say, but Jeshurun waxed fat and kicked. They say, thou art waxen fat, thou art grown thick, thou art covered with fatness. Then he forsook power, which made him, and lightly esteemed the rock of his salvation. They say they provoked him to jealousy with strange gods. And my scriptures say what? They say that the nation changed their gods that are no gods. But Israel has given up what is theirs for that which are profit. There is paraphrasing.
And I think that's one is there.
Israel can. Right? They say with abominations provoked they him to anger. They say they sacrifice unto devils, not to power. They say to gods whom they knew not. They say to new gods that came newly up. And you'll see that even today. Why? Because American Idol and all these other different things that they create in this place that to promote idolatry.
Every celebrities alone is idol. You know, people just go for celebrities. We call them modern day idols. Now each celebrity that's follow a certain god. But you never notice that? Each celebrity that's follow a certain god.
A certain deity.
A certain deity.
Certain
how they dress, how they behave and so forth.
No one say
the main ones just follow Jesus, the ones just follow. You know, all of them must have a certain deity, they follow different deity, but in that, how do I say, in a human form?
Yeah.
You know what you say, being followers of me?
Yeah.
They say, came newly up, whom your fathers feared not. They say, of the rock that begat thee, thou art unmindful, and hast forgotten power that formed thee. They say, and when the Lord saw it, he abhorred them. They say, because of the provoking of his sons and his daughters. And he said, I will hide my face from them. They say, I will see what their end shall be. And they say, for they are a very forward generation, children in whom is no faith. And that is they quote early on when they say what they say the election has changed it.
Can't.
But the left are blinded
Blinded,
because
can't.
the Lord still hide his face from them.
That's right.
You understand? Even though it was being preached onto them, they don't have the spirit to be able to understand it, right? Because they were
He that have ears, let them hear.
and they just showed the kind of indignation the Lord had towards Israel.
Done.
And it goes up on that. Correct, you said it out. Might just show how much favor the Lord has for Israel. The Lord not going and now cancel that favor and give it to another.
Give it to a stranger.
You understand? the same way he would not give his glory to another,
Can't.
he's not going to give it the glory of his people to another people also.
Can't.
Right? With that, I'd like to give our praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakudash.
God will honor the apostles and elders of great mercy and do well.
Can't.
And peace and blessing to Yakimoni will have pushed us through the four corners of the earth, and if one or two sins the aquas of the sin, we say
Shalom.
Right?